The Washington Redskins are giving Adrian Peterson a one-year contract to come in and get extra running back help. Now, it's interesting because last night I was told they were going to wait a week for a veteran running back, but obviously Adrian Peterson went there. Visit went well. They liked what they saw. He liked what they saw, and they are getting a one-year deal done with Adrian Peterson.
What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and welcome to the career revival of Adrian Peterson, Mr. All Day, one of my favorite players of all time. We got AP's jersey hanging right up here on the wall in front of me. Bought it after he single-handedly won me my fantasy football league. I had him that MVP year coming off the torn ACL. The craziest season I've ever witnessed for a running back in my life. I'd probably put him in my top 10 favorite players of all time. He's just so electrifying. I mean, like, even back in college, his game against Boise State in the Fiesta Bowl is probably the greatest college football game I've ever watched. So, a lot of positive things for me to say about Adrian Peterson. So, when I found out he signed for the Washington Redskins, on one side, I was like, yeah, it kind of sucks. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm going to have to cheer against him 2 times a year. On the positive side, I mean, we get to play with AP right now. We get to have a little bit of a revival. Now, this is a man that is a bona fide first ballot Hall of Famer. Doesn't really need a revival in the same light that, busts that we will do eventually, like an RG3, or we'll do some more guys that have kind of bounced in and around the league and try to see if we can actually, establish something. But this is more so a late push for Adrian Peterson to try and get his Super Bowl. I don't think it's going to happen with the Washington Redskins, but we'll see if we can do it at least in the Madden realm. Now, a frustrating thing is AP is not in the roster, and I'm going to guess we're not going to get another roster update until the final cuts after preseason, so it might still be a couple weeks until Adrian Peterson is brought back into the game. So I had to recreate him. Of course, like AP's kind of bald, there's not one player skin that has a bald head, which is, man, I already saw like the Angry Joe Madden review, and he's like kind of ripping on the creative faces. I never really thought about it, but it is kind of bad. So we kind of went with, a guy with buzz cut, very little hair, and a little bit of a scruff, a little bit of a goatee. I'm not the best equipment guy, but I think that's pretty close to what we're rocking with AP. His ratings are exactly the same as they were in Madden 18. The only difference is break tackle wasn't a rating last year, and to get him, he was a base 83 when he was a member of the New Orleans Saints. The break tackle had to be like an 81. And I was like, come on, AP. Even at 33 years old, AP's break tackle, anything less than a 90 wouldn't be doing him justice. So that's where we have our stats right now for him. And he's the number 24 ranked running back in the league. And I think that probably is pretty fair and pretty realistic to where he is in real life. So he's on a 3-year contract. That's just the generic contract that you get when you create a player. But I don't know how many years. We'll probably play 2 years. Right now, off the top of my head, I think we'll probably play 2 seasons. I think AP is going to retire at 35. If not retire just after this one last hurrah with the Redskins. I think in real life, he's not anticipating to win a Super Bowl with the Washington Redskins. I think if he was Super Bowl hunting, he might have looked elsewhere. But he's definitely going to get a lot of carries. I think it's interesting backfield. Adrian Peterson, Chris Thompson. You got, your power back between the tackles. You get one of the better receiving backs in the league. We'll see if we can make it work. So let's get into the career revival of Adrian Peterson. All right, we are mid-season through 8 games, 4-3-1. That's probably, minus the tie, that's probably about where the Redskins should be. Looking at our boy, Mr. Adrian Peterson, Alex Smith is just, Alex Smith is going kind of off. I don't know what the hell was going on in our sim. I think he's, what did it say, 3rd in the league in passing touchdowns. Okay, AP is disgustingly good, averaging 96 yards a game, 768 yards. The touchdowns aren't so great. What does he have for receiving? 200 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. Obviously, that's going to be an interesting dynamic. I know, and most of us know, even though it's not being reflected in the sim, Chris Thompson's going to get a lot of those checkdowns with Smith. But, I mean, AP's got the catch. If he got signed to this Redskins team, he's got to catch the ball. He might have a career high for receptions in a single year, but looking like on point for Mr. Adrian Peterson. We might be able to squeak out a wild card berth. We're first in the NFC East. All right, taking a look at season's end, we did not make the playoffs. A nice 31-25 victory against the Eagles, though, to finish out the year. We finished 8-7-1, which is second in the NFC East. Dallas Cowboys won. That's very surprising, ratings guy, but 8-7-1, second in the East. Most Redskin fans are probably expecting them to be last in the East. Maybe they think that they could beat the Giants, maybe. But we got one more year. We're doing 2 years with AP. Alex Smith Alex Smith finished with 33 passing touchdowns. How come he was so ass when we played with him, huh? That does not make sense. But Adrian Peterson, 1,400 rushing yards, 9 touchdowns, averaged 90 yards a game, no fumbles. Fumbles has definitely been something that's Kind of been an Achilles heel for Adrian Peterson throughout his career. And now he had a lot of receiving yards. Look at that. 37 catches, 495 receiving yards, and 4 touchdowns. So that puts him at, about 50 yards shy of getting 2,000 yards and 13 touchdowns. That would be very much in the MVP race. That would be very much probably comeback player of the year. I don't know if you get comeback player of the year, but MVP went to Phillip Rivers. Alex Smith coming in at number 10. But come on, show some love to my boy AP. Offensive player of the year went to Todd Gurley. AP, runner-up. A runner-up with a garbage team, too. Let alone Gurley, obviously probably one of the better teams, 10-6. Rams probably made the playoffs. AP, second runner-up. He's probably, offensive rookie of the year. That doesn't matter. Best running back, right there. Oof. So that's a nice little name. Good comeback year from Adrian Peterson. Not what we want, though, because we want to try and win him a Super Bowl ring. Gotta try one more year. All right, so we're into year 2 of 2 for our Adrian Peterson revival. We have 1 skill point. Just cover your eyes. We went from an 84 all the way down to a 77. Telling you right now, man, that is one of the more frustrating things right now in franchise mode is the regression. The regression is far too extreme. Next year in Madden 20, I plead the developers to add regression sliders, because some people like the regression. Some people like those old players that hit the wall, and that kind of helps the young players in the league, young rookies and stuff, establish their roles. Others want, if Adrian Peterson was the runner-up to the offensive player of the year, he shouldn't take a 7-point overall hit. You know what I'm saying? So that is disgusting. Let's see. His speed went down 2 points. Acceleration down 3. His carrying fell 8. He lost 8 carrying. I think strength came down a little bit, but oh my God, man. Went for the 24 ranked running back and coming runner-up for offensive player of the year to one offseason. Did he just eat nothing but Chick-fil-A? Did he just go to Five Guys? Five Guys is a delicious burger place. It's my favorite place to go in America. I'm hoping to God it looks like we might get one in Canada. I'm going to probably die of a heart attack if it does come here. But I'm assuming Adrian Peterson did nothing but hit Chick-fil-A and Five Guys up if he's going to fall that much in 1 year. Luckily enough, guys, though, we did cheese it a little bit, and we have user-controlled player always will start. So we have 1 more year with Adrian Peterson to try and make some magic happen. Season goal for our final year with Mr. Adrian Peterson. Again, you know what? We're going to make it 1,400 yards. This is what we broke last year, even though we have the massive regression because Madden is stupid. We're going to go for it again. Midway point, we're 7-1. I swear to God, if Alex Smith is going off, what was that game? We're first in the East. We just won a disgusting 10-7 game over the Jets. But Alex Smith is... What? I don't just put you back to the tape. We saw what Alex Smith did. He just threw nothing but interceptions in the gameplay we had. But when he's in the sim, he's a sim god. 2,000 passing yards, 23 touchdowns to 3 picks. He's like a legitimate MVP candidate. AP's not looking as hot. I mean, the regression absolutely nerfed him, but he's averaging 20 less yards per game, but still sitting at about 8 games. He's on pace for 1,000 yards. He's on pace to probably tickle with double-digit rushing touchdowns. We got 146 receiving yards and a touchdown as well. So let's just more so, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to take over till we get into the playoffs. Just give me that opportunity to use Adrian Peterson in the playoffs. That's 7-1. Barring something catastrophic or Alex Smith not just super succeeding in the sim and playing like he should, we should make the playoffs. All right, we got a first-round bye. I was like, all right, I had to look before I hit the record button because I was getting ready just to lose my shit if we went from 7-1 to not making the playoffs. But we have a first-round bye. We might as well just actually skip to that. Find out who's going to get these hands in the next round. 10-5-1 Seahawks. Okay, we know the Seahawks are absolute ass in the sim, so we have a chance. 13-3 winning the NFC East. Alex Smith won the... Is this an Alex Smith? Are we trying to fluff Alex Smith's ego in here? What? Alex, this is the crazy thing. Hold up on AP. Alex Smith just threw for 43 touchdowns in a single season. Yards are average. What world are we living in that Alex Smith in a sim? I can't get my 99 overall quarterback. We did the yesterday's video. The 0 overall impossible. My quarterback was 99 and he was struggling to throw for 30 touchdowns. Alex Smith over here, it's just a scheme. 43 touchdowns, shut the front door. Adrian Peterson, 1,250 yards, 10 TDs. Didn't average quite as many yards as he did last year, but still pretty goddamn respectable. Obviously, as soon as we met our goal of being 1,400 yards, we're not going to make it. But what are you getting receiving? He also threw in almost 350 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns, so that'll give him about 1,600 yards from scrimmage and 13 touchdowns. So that is in 2 years. We got almost 3,500 total yards and 26 touchdowns in 2 years for Adrian Peterson. That is ageless wonder. Might be, some people, some boo birds talking about stat padding because, why did he come? He should have just went back to the Vikings or not. But we'll totally take it, and we're going to upgrade him here now to he's an 80 as the +1 confidence boost. Actually, you know what I'm doing? Well, I want to double check that because I just wasn't talking about it for me. What do these receivers look like? Like, how does this exist? No one over 1,000 yards either. Jordan Reed, 14 touchdowns, 10 for Jameson Crowder. I mean, these guys all do kind of fit the check down style of Alex Smith, but this might be the most ridiculous thing I've seen so far in the sim is Alex Smith. This is I'd probably give this ratings-wise, this Redskins team, probably a B-. Like, they're a team, yeah, they could legitimately make the playoffs. No way they could have an MVP candidate in Alex Smith. So, hey, maybe it's good. Remember this. We're gonna store this in the bank for when it comes time to do a realistic rebuild of the Redskins. We now know what they can do, and if they fail when we do it, then we just know everything is completely random and the points don't matter. So, we got this divisional round against the Seahawks. Let's get it. Oh, let's go. Give me the block. Oh, he's so slow. If AP did not hit that massive regression, I think we would have took that to the house. Come on, get your blocks. Get your blocks. Got a very nice touchdown. Just walks it in. Little did I know. I just now putting it together. He's with his college teammate from Oklahoma, Trent Williams. Nice little tandem. Throwback, if you will. Oh, thanks, John. Thanks, John, for giving me a job, and I'm carrying this terrible, not racist named franchise to hopefully a Super Bowl. And not our MVP quarterback, Alex Smith. Get off me, boy. Get off me, boy. Put the onus on AP to close this game out. One more set of first downs, and this ugly, boring game against the Seahawks will finish 10-7, and we'll be going to the championship. Oh, there we go. Oh, the run blocking is pretty disgusting, but that should do it. Wasn't pretty, but it counts. 10-7. I don't know where that MVP Alex Smith is when we play. He does nothing, but, he didn't turn the ball over. He had 2 turnovers when we had that first little game on the opener against the Cardinals, which we tied, and at least that was efficient. AP 25 carries, 115 yards, and a touchdown as the Cardinals aren't going anywhere. The Seahawks aren't going anywhere. None of these other bird teams are going anywhere because the Washington Redskins are in the NFC Championship. Speaking of bird teams, 11-5 Eagles with the Super Bowl on the line. Or Super Bowl opportunity on the line. Okay. This is going to be a painful game. I'm going to remain biased and do it for AP. Oh, let's go, AP. Oh! Get off him! Adrian Peterson turning back the clock on the opening drive against the Philadelphia Eagles here in the NFC Championship. Look at that. 1 tackle. Rodney McLeod whiffs. 24 whiffs. Fletcher Cox can't wrap it up. Oh, my goodness. That is vintage Adrian Peterson turning back the clocks. Unreal. Oh, let's go. MVP Alex Smith able to do something, hitting Jordan Reed for the equalizer at the very end of the first half. Get the fucking mouse out the way. Fix that shit, Madden. So tired of having my dope-ass mouse just being a distraction in these fire gameplays. As Jordan Reed is an alcoholic and gets in. I don't want to make a joke, but let's just say the concussions are adding up to Jordan Reed. He may need to see some medical attention. Oh, let's go, AP! On 3rd and 9 that I'm pretty sure if we don't convert, Philly would have got the ball and scored another touchdown. We keep the drive alive. AP with brand new, fresh set of 2019 hands here. Oh, what a pass! That is MVP Alex Smith. Floated that into Jordan Reed for the equalizer. That was actually a phenomenal pass. Not old C4 doing the bullet. He lobs that in. Makes a great catch. Phenomenal spin move. Makes the Eagles defense look like pylons. Good touchdown. All right, we got a very big 3rd and 1. We're clearly in a scenario where we're going to kick the field goal to try to win it. So if we get this, we're going to be able to control the clock. And a whole lot more! Oh, what Adrian Peterson, 31 yards. Making it look like we're playing on all rookie. Hits the leap. Eagles defense, especially in that secondary, looking like they're remedial. Second TD of the game for AP. He's having a career day. Well, not really, but for a guy that's 34, having the best game a 34-year-old running back has ever had, let alone in an NFC Championship. And just like that 1-point victory, the Redskins are moving to the Super Bowl. Alex Smith got outdueled by Carson Wentz, but still the MVP held his own. No turnovers on the day. Was lethal. Almost a perfect QBR. Adrian Peterson, 21 carries, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns, as we're trying to achieve the impossible and get Adrian Peterson his first Super Bowl.
Yeah, look at me, I'm the one. Really, I'm just having fun. Hey, people be all in my DMs, but really, I know what they want. Yeah, I don't really want attention. Stop begging me for a mention. Hey, I know I'm sounding conceited, but I'm just trying to cut the tension. Yeah, I'm breaking solace. I worry about mileage. I feel like I live on the road now. Night after night, I reverse it so tight, got me feeling like I am so cold now. Lately, I've been on the way. You know, there's nothing to say. You told me I stay with the chain. Shorty, that's part of the play. I'm something that you couldn't save. Look at the face.
3rd and 11 in overtime. We need this badly. Come on, make the conversion. You're an MVP quarterback. You go the check down route. Alex Smith. All right, we got the ball back. That red line's the field goal line. A field goal will win us the Super Bowl. And I'm just realizing right now I wasn't recording any of the other gameplay. So anything that you saw before of this Super Bowl game that might have sounded wonky, I had to re-record it because I had to look at the replay and record it because I'm an idiot. Don't ever record super early in the morning, but at least you're going to get the dramatics of this. I think you only really lost the true dramatics of one play. Come on. Come on, AP. Come on, AP. There you go. Smash through it. That's a very manageable field goal. I mean, we got Hopkins. Hopkins is one of the better kickers in the game. 3rd and 5. Do we dare go for a first down, or are we going to keep it? We're going to keep it with AP. This is all about AP. Him getting his Super Bowl. We got 2 yards to the good for our kicker to make a field goal. Let's see if we can give him a little bit more luxury. And and he beats it through. That should do it. Unless they get some sort of crazy field goal block, that should be able to secure a Super Bowl victory for Mr. Adrian Peterson. We're going to keep trying to punch it in, though. Why not? Why not try to get him a touchdown, you know? Let's go. Oh, my God. Come on. That'd be like the best ending possible is if I can get through with AP. And this run blocking is... Look, I'm at 15 rushes for 67 yards. I haven't got shit all game. But you could tell the Jags are getting tired, and the staple of Adrian Peterson, more so than his power, more so than beating his kids, is his stamina. That guy is an absolute workhorse. And just like that, the Redskins have done the impossible with MVP quarterback Alex Smith. Old-ass Adrian Peterson. They have finally brought AP a Super Bowl championship. I never saw that the day. It goes back to the sim being 100% completely random. Alex Smith won the MVP. Not only did Alex Smith win the MVP, Alex Smith plays like absolute dog shit anytime we get in the game. But when he sims, he's getting 40 touchdowns and 6 picks the whole season. We got good run blocking down the stretch. The Jags just did not want it enough. You could just see the endurance of the Washington Redskins, those hogs up front. Oh, my God, what a game. And that's 2 for 2, I think, on career revivals to win the Super Bowl. We did RG3 first, won a Super Bowl. Maybe I just need to do revivals and not, oh, my God, there's a highlight of AP. I'm not going to lie. As I'm doing this right now, I know I have to go back and record over the highlights from the game. There was a couple good ones. Oh, that's so annoying. See, on PC, sometimes, look at this AP touchdown. Sometimes you don't see the recording icon. You just keep recording like an idiot. They're giving MVP to Jordan Reed. I kind of disagree. I think we should go to Adrian Peterson. But I was saying, yeah, we're 2 for 2 for rebuilds, for revivals anyways, for Super Bowls. Maybe I just need to do revivals from now on and not realistic rebuilds for my own sanity. But let's see if we can get Adrian Peterson hoisting up the Super Bowl trophy. He is up there. There's 28 AP. Has a little bit more head on his hair than usual. Jay Gruden has a massive face. Looks like he got stung by bees. Come on, let AP hold it. Oh my God, you're letting that glory hound friggin' Alex Smith hold it. Give AP the trophy. He's never got it. He's just standing there clapping like a good old boy. But we did it. Mission accomplished. Adrian Peterson, career revival, successful as a member of the Washington Redskins. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. As always, leave a comment in the comment section below what revival you want to see next. There's a bunch of options, so I'm not going to be super picky about what we do next. I heard a lot of requests for Teddy Bridgewater. I've seen some Josh Gordons. So I don't know. Feel free to shoot that below. As always, if your first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow leaps and bounds during the Madden 19 season, and we kind of are so far. But I do not want that to stunt as we get into the football season. We want to keep going, bigger and better, full throttle, foot on the throat of this YouTube game. Thank you for watching. And until next time, it's E4 saying peace out.
Bitch, I'm done listening to what they've been saying. I'm about to cut off this filter cause I got something to say. And I took like 25 shots with some Red Bull, I'm faded. But they gon' tell people they knew me just as soon as I make it like this shit down. I don't wanna have no beef, I don't wanna pack no heat, goddamn, goddamn. I'm about to grab that